Hey guys, so I'm jumping on for part two out here in Michigan. We'll be going back to, hey Brianne, we'll be going back to Chicago tomorrow. Hey Michael, how are you? Hi. Hey Spunky G. I was on a little bit earlier, but everybody seemed to be having such a great time on their weekend that nobody was online, which was cool. So I ended up going over to some friend's house for dinner, making sure ferrets were taken care of. Hey Lulu. Hey Mindy. How is everybody? Hey Margie. Welcome. If you guys haven't been here before, my name is Seth and I run ComingOutTarot.com. You can find out more about me at ComingOutTarot.com, and I'll share a little bit about me here. Doing good, great. I'm actually in Michigan this weekend, which means I'm on Eastern Time. So if you're on Eastern Time, I'm on the same time zone as you. Definitely more work, in my opinion. I've had all three, so more work for sure. So if you're thinking about getting ferrets, it's a lot of work. Mind your time. Yeah, definitely. So my work schedule has changed a little bit, so I get home a little bit later right now, but I get Fridays off. But Fridays mean I'm also traveling, probably to come to Michigan. So my normal Friday time is a little thrown off right now. I have to show you these two guys sleeping. Hang on. Let me try. They're just in a pen right now, but they're all sacked out. There's one. He's using this one as a pillow. It's Barrett. Hey, bad man. Anyway, so I just had to show you them because they're too cute. If you haven't been here before, I love to do tarot readings for folks so you get an idea of what it's like to get a reading with me. I jump on Periscope, hey LaDuke, and I have a couple different ways that you can get a reading so you get a chance to see what it's like. There are certainly paid readings over at ComingOutTarot.com, and there is a free option on Periscope as well as a simple paid option. The free option is a lottery system. What I'll do is I'll pull a card, and whoever guesses the number of the card that I pull between 0 and 21 gets a 1-card free reading. And then if you're not interested in hoping that you win the lottery and you want to make sure you get your reading in, I will do a reading for you for a $10 donation. Use the PayPal me link that's under the little Perry dude. It's paypal.me/ComingOutTarot/10. And when you use that link, I'll also pull an additional card. So you get 2 cards for the $10 donation and more insight, more actionable advice on your question than 1 card might just give you. So 2 different ways to get a reading tonight. I might be disturbing one of these guys. He's kind of looking at me sideways. 2 different ways to get a reading tonight. And I will start with the lottery system in just a minute. Hey White Pipe, hey Gope, or Gope Pete. So, if you haven't been here before, if you follow me, you can catch me because I'm not normally out on Saturdays. Normally I'm on Fridays. So if you want to catch me for the free reading option or for any other information I have to share, make sure you follow me so you can catch me when I jump on. Hey, Stevie. When I get on, I give away the free reading option plus that $10 more insight, more actionable advice option. How are you? Hey, Polly. So that's the 2 ways to get a reading. And if you do follow me, you'll also catch me on Central Time at 7 o'clock in the morning if you want, or you can watch it on the replay. I do a tarot intention of the day where you can find out how to approach your day with more mindfulness, thoughtfulness, and awareness so that you're moving the events in the course of your day in the direction of the outcome in which you'd like them to go. So that's an added bonus of following me is the intention of the day. Hey, David. So let's get the free version started. For those of you that joined, we're doing tarot readings. There's a free option and a paid option, and I'll re-explain that in just a second. So we're going to do the lottery. Hey, Lady Jinx. And the lottery is, you guess a number between 0 and 21 after I pull a card. After I pull a card, I'll tell you to go, and whoever guesses the number that I pull first gets a 1-card free reading. If you want to skip the lottery system and get your reading for sure, then all you got to do is use the PayPal me link you see under the little Perry dude to do the $10 donation, and I'll pull 2 cards for you. So I have pulled a card, so the first person to guess this number gets a 1-card free reading. Go! I had to look again to make sure I got the right number. Hey, Tex. Hey, Tims. Margie, you got it. Out the gate. 16. That was a fast one. Sometimes they're fast, sometimes they just go on. All right, Margie, so the way that I love to work with tarot is to confirm where you are today or to give you the steps you need to reach your goals for tomorrow. It's the best way that I use tarot, and it's my favorite way to help people. So how can I help you either confirm something or give you steps to achieve something? What kind of question do you have? Thank you for those hearts. They always look so nice popping up there. Will I get... well, that's certainly up to you, isn't it? All you have to do is go get the license and find someone to go with you. Are you dating anyone right now? Yes. Okay. So I'm assuming you'd like to marry this person. Maybe. Maybe you'd like to marry someone else? No. No to which one of those? No, you don't want to marry this person, or no, you don't want to marry someone else? Okay, no, so you would like to marry this person. Great. Okay. Are you concerned about the possibility of the two of you getting married? Is there a doubt that you would get married? No. Okay. So is there something about the relationship you're worried about that would make you wonder if you're going to get married? That we could get you some more clarity or insight on? Because, frankly, getting married's easy. All you need to do is go down to the courthouse and get a license. So anybody can do it. But my guess is, if you're asking if you will get married, is that something else is going on, something else you're not sure of, that I could give you some more insight on. Does it? I've had other people tell me that too. I think it's interesting. There's a certain rhythm to it, right? Great. So why don't you tell me what it is that you're worried about that I can give you some more insight on? Let's go down that path. That way, so for me, great, Margie, thanks. It's been nice knowing you. It was a free option. I'm trying to help you in a way that I can best, and that was rude. So thank you. You can find another scope. That's not the way it works. I'm sure there's something that Margie is worried about, and I'd be happy to help. But Margie, you're getting a a free service, and I'm doing my best to help you in a way that is the best that I can. So I'm sorry that you're not in a place to do that, and I hope that you will find someone that can help you in a way that you need to be looked after. Because clearly I'm not the right person, and that's okay. Hey, Lucky Lalu, Lalau. So if you guys don't know, just because of that experience, if you watched it, every tarot reader is different, and we're not here to, hey, we're not here to pull tricks out of a hat for you. The way that I love to work with tarot, like I was suggesting earlier, is I love for tarot to be a transformative experience. I want you to walk away from a tarot reading with me knowing that your life is going to be different because you have action that you can take in order to take charge of your life. Hey Margie, I don't want you to walk into a tarot reading with me hoping that I'm going to give you every answer you ever wanted, because I don't have them. But what I do have is insight and an opportunity to take charge of your life. And that's how I love to help people. I love to give you that third-party objective advice that is transformative so that you're walking away ready to implement change in your life. It's my favorite thing to do. I love to take gray space and provide clarity, that unknown space, and give you insight, clarity, and opportunity. And that's not what, if you were watching Hey Feel Good, if you were watching what just happened, that's not what she was looking for. She was looking for someone to give her an answer that would tell her exactly what to do rather than take charge for her own life. Thank you. You know? Yeah, exactly. Just like that, Brianne. There's something that is unsettled about that relationship, which would lead to the question of, will I get married? And of course, if you want to get married, all you got to do is get the license. Anybody can do it. So I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to give you information so that you can make the best choice for yourself and so that you can have that moment of implementing change. That's what I want to give you, that transformative experience of implementing change. You can't push off on me your own insecurity, because I don't got time for your insecurity, but I'll help you work through it. I'm not going to take it on me. That's not going to happen. If you're here with me, we're going to work together to make a more powerful space. I did forget my crystal ball, because I don't work well. I learned that a long time ago. I don't work well with people who aren't ready to take the reins and take charge of what they need to do, because I lead leaders. I don't lead people who don't know how to manage themselves. All right, so here we go. I'm going to do another lottery option, guys. Hey, Vanessa. Perfect. So, two ways to get a reading this evening. One, there's a free option, and two, there is a paid option. So the free option is a lottery system. What I'll do is pull a card, and whoever guesses the number of the card first, 0 through 21, will get a 1-card free reading. Or if you're just not willing to play the lottery and hope you get a card drawn for you, you can always do the $10 option. There's a PayPal me link under the little Perry dude down there. It's paypal.me/comingouttarot/10. I'll draw 2 cards for you and give you more insight and more actionable advice on the question that you have. And just as a reminder, I love to help people confirm where they are today or give you the steps that you need to achieve the goals that you have for tomorrow. So that's the best way for me to use tarot. Other tarot readers, again, we're all so completely different that one tarot reader may not be the best tarot reader for you, and that's okay. So, thank you. So, we're going to do the lottery. Just checking on the sleeping ferrets. Okay. Guys, if you're not already following Feel Good, who's pumping some hearts in there, thank you. You should also follow Feel Good. She does some amazing work. So take a moment when she pops something up on there, click on that little smiley face and follow Feel Good. All right, I'm gonna draw this card. There it is, there it is. I appreciate you coming in and listening. Wait, hang, I haven't even pulled it yet. Wait. Slow down. I just pulled the thing out. Wait till I say go. You guys are excited. Okay. So, right? All right, everyone ready? Get your number pads ready. I got the card. And go. I love the enthusiasm. So, first person to guess the number, hey, see it? Gets the 1 card free reading. How are you? It's good to see you. We're right in the middle of a lottery. Oh, Spunky G, you got it. Spunky. Hey, Tex. It's the Empress. This is when I pull this card always makes me hear I'm Every Woman in my head. The Whitney Houston version, not the Chaka Khan version. I'm every woman, right? Okay. Chaka Khan. No, it was 3, so Spunky got it. Right? I think it was Spunky, right? Hey, Twitchy, how are you? All right, Spunky. How can I help you confirm or give you next steps to achieving your goal? How are you? Spunky must be writing a novel. Doing well, thanks. What's going on with my health? I feel like I have certain food intolerances. That's interesting. So, Spunky, first, before we dig a little more into this, and you can decide if you want to, thanks. You can decide if you want to continue. I am by no means a doctor or a health advisor. I want you to know that if you have concerns about your health, especially if it comes to what intake you're putting into your body in order to make yourself healthy, that you see a qualified professional. That I should not take the place of that person. So, make sense? Great. So you think you have some food intolerances. Are you looking to make some choices about what your diet is? Are you looking to, I don't know what else I would ask. Are you looking to change your diet? Are you looking to change, you're sensitive to gluten? Okay. And so you're trying to figure out what the things are that you're sensitive to? How if we take a look at what kind of action you can take in order to successfully determine what those things are? Okay. Hi, Diana. Dalton, is it? I don't know. There's several Daltons in the United States, I think. So the card that I've drawn for you, Spunky, is the Universe. As it relates to you trying to work through the best course of action for your diet and try and determine, hey, PM, what foods might be best, I think think you haven't broadened your horizons in a way that can give you access to new kinds of food that would allow you to try different diets. And I mean literally like cuisines from other countries, especially speaking to, yeah, especially speaking to nutritionists that may not be traditional nutritionists, kind of like going to Chinatown and going to see an herbalist in Chinatown who would work in Eastern medicine versus Western medicine and might be able to give you some things to think about that that would possibly change the way your body is reacting to certain things, or give you the insight into how to best test out different types of food. That medicine, especially in Eastern medicine, would be so ancient. There may be opportunities to think of things in a way that wouldn't otherwise come your way if you hadn't gone there. Similarly, think more broadly than the food. Sometimes there are practices or rituals like acupuncture that can help your body deal with certain things in a different way. So there, Diana Loves Kittens bringing the same thing up. So there are other treatments that you might think about besides just the intake of certain kinds of food. You may also find that the work that you do is taking a holistic approach, so you're dealing with your anxiety and the food at the same time. And non-Western practices think about our bodies that way, where Western practices tend to pinpoint specific things and think that's the only way to treat. That's not always the only way to treat. So I would say find a more holistic approach and think outside of what you already know. So start doing some research in alternative medicine that might help you. I hope that's helpful. Hey, Marvin. Ooh, leaky gut syndrome. That sounds unfortunate. You know what my favorite thing is about being on these scopes is when help comes from unexpected places. I think that's really cool when there's this group think about how someone else can be better. Yeah, it's fascinating to me. It's really cool. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. It's because they're treating one thing based on what their practice has been, yeah, rather than thinking holistically. Interesting. Sugar's always the root of all evil, isn't it? That's cool. They certainly can be, can't they? It's the favorite. I love it when the space is like that. I've heard a lot of people say that, Diana. That's fascinating. Ooh, interesting. Cool. I know, what's going on over there? I keep seeing you pop in, out. Alright, friends, so anybody new here who hasn't been here before, raise your hand and say hi. Hey, Lucky, how are you? Lucky, Deanna. Well, welcome. And Vanessa, this is your first time here? Welcome. It's good to see you. So, for those of you that have not been here before, thank you. For those of you, I'm pulling it off then. For those of you that haven't been here before, my name's Seth. I run ComingOutTarot.com. You can find out more about me at ComingOutTarot.com. You can also get a reading this evening, and there's two ways. There's a free way and a paid way. Now, I don't stay on for a ton of time, so I usually get through, hey Tim's, maybe 4 lotteries, and just like I did before, I pull a card from the deck, and somebody gets to guess the card. Whoever guesses the card first gets that 1 card free reading. But if you want to skip the lottery and just get in to get your reading, you can use the PayPal me link that's under the little Perry dude. It's coming out, or paypal.me/comingouttarot/10. You drop $10 in that kitty, drop that link in your browser and drop $10 in the kitty. And when you do that, then I'll see it come through and I'll pull 2 cards for you. You get more insight, more actionable advice on your question, and it's actually about 10 minutes long, so you'll get some good insight on your question here, and it's a good way to get kind of like a little mini reading so you see what it's like, especially if you're not feeling confident in winning the lottery today. Then that's one good way to get a reading, because you also bump in front of everybody else. Also, if you're not following me, make sure you follow me so we can keep track of each other. I'm never on Saturdays. At least I haven't been on a Saturday evening ever. Sometimes I've been on Saturday afternoon. In fact, I tried this afternoon, and you were all out playing. But here we are now. So I'm not normally on Saturdays. So if you're not following me, make sure you follow me, because I'm usually on Fridays. And in case I jump on spontaneously again, you'll want to know when I'm here. So you can take advantage of that 1 card free reading or the $10 readings, just in case you're not ready for the longer version that you can get on comingouttarot.com. You'll also, and I'll get to the lottery here in just 1 second, you'll also get, thank you for those hearts. It looks like Easter over here with these hearts. Are they on this side for you? You'll also get, if you're interested, when you're following me, you'll get the daily tarot intention of the day. And at 7 o'clock Central, I jump on and I pull 1 card on weekdays called the intention of the day. And what that is a way for you to help you get through your day with thoughtfulness, mindfulness, and awareness, so that you're going through your day. As events happen, you have the opportunity to move the outcome of those events in the direction in which you'd like it to go, which is better than just kind of hoping things turn out, right? It gives you something to do. Hey, Snow Bunny. So that's what happens if you follow me. You'll find out when I'm on, and you'll get the tarot intention of the day. You can also find those in other channels, in case you're not. Hey, Ryan, if you're not on if you're not on Periscope a lot, I post the. Hey, Angry Beaver fan. I post the tarot intention of the day up on YouTube, so you can find them later too. And those are all the same handle, Coming Out Tarot. Hey, what the funk? All right. So, if anybody's interested in the 2-card $10 option, let me know before you go, because it takes a second. You have to jump out, go to your browser, and I want to make sure that, hey Marvin, I want to make sure that you get your prioritization in line, and I don't start a lottery while you're coming back for your 2-card reading. So, here we go. We're going to do another lottery, which means you're going to want to get your number pads ready. So I'm going to pull a card. I'm going to let Ralphie run down for a bit. Hear me? Pull a card, and you're going to guess a number between 0 and 21. And whoever guesses the number first after I say go gets the 1 card free reading. Okay. Everybody ready? Hey, Rocky. Got a card. And guess. Get to guessing. 0 through 21. Actually, I might take this jacket off. It's kind of stuffy up here. Thanks, Stacy. It was good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Oh, who just said 3? Who just had the 3 up there? I missed it while I was saying goodbye to Stacy. It was someone green. I swear it was someone green. Or if you're sure it was you, Tims. It's kind of warm up. All right, who had the 3? Okay, we'll go with Tim's. Tim's is pretty positive she had the 3. Okay. All right, Tim's, you've been through this before. What's your question that I can help you with? Either confirm where you are today or give you the action steps you need to successfully reach your goals tomorrow. You know, I love these to be transformative experiences. You're walking away here with something to do. Throat's getting dry. You're gonna have to get some water. Now, don't tell me you started guessing and didn't have a question. Do to have my ex come back. Why would you want that to happen? Aren't they an ex for a reason? Ryan's a psychic. No one's judging you. I'm asking you. What if your ex is an ex? Why would you want him to come back? Nope, not at all. I'm just curious. Why would you want him to come back? Well, you're going to really like the card I drew for you and the explanation it's going to have. So the card I drew for you and the action you can take to see your ex come back is the Ace of Stones. To me, what's going to bring your ex back faster than you can shake a stick is to start a new relationship, because the ex is going to get jealous and show up again. So, no, don't stone your ex, but if you end up in another relationship, that ex is going to come back in no time and be like, hey, what's going on? Because suddenly you're just not waiting around for the ex anymore, you know? Stone can mean lots of things. It's kind of like a disc or a pentacle in a standard deck. It's a stone because it's an earth. It's an earth sign. It's an all of those pentacles represent an earth. What do I want to say? Element. Hey, Tebus. All right, I hope that's helpful. It's probably one of the worst pieces of relationship advice I've ever given someone. Get in another relationship so that your ex will come back. Right? It is. It happens all the time, doesn't it? You get back together and suddenly those little cockroaches come running back going, hey, wait, what about me? Yeah. And then you see the truth, right? Then you see the truth. All right. Yes. Right. Right, I'm surprised your numbers doesn't have an inch sign after it. Hey, Meganopolis Rex. There you go. Size Queen. Hey, EJ. Meganopolis, how come you got an egg? Where's your face? Mm-hmm. Oh, don't worry about it. You do it later. So everybody who has an egg, it makes me nervous and like, oh, there's some bot coming in here I got to worry about. Ryan, you can always do the $10 option. You don't have to wait for me to do a lottery. Where are those the guys? Where are they? Where'd they go? Why aren't they here? I'm sure you probably remember Ryan. Hey, Dillweed. Yeah, they're all too busy watching porn. That's probably exactly what's going on. Good job, Dillweed. Next, let's work on your grammar and get you to spell your correctly. Don't spend it on prawn. Spend it on porn. And by candy, he means meth. Right? And by meth, he means Tina. D! Did she just come in and pop out? Shut up. Hey, welcome back, see it. D, did you come in and pop out? Are you still here? She better come back. You guys, I don't know. Isn't he at your place? You guys, if D comes back, if you see somebody named D Fells come in here, follow her. And then go check out what she does. I have not seen her on Periscope. Hey, Lucky Lalau. I have not seen her on Periscope in a long time. Yes, she is. She's one of those. She's one of those straightforward tarot readers that's not going to give you, hey, Indigo Goddess. She's not going to give you any flack, shit, craziness. You're going to get some straight talk from D Fells. Yes, yes, it is. She'll knock your socks off. Sometimes I'll edit my words, but at least sometimes I will. Alright, so just so remember there's two ways to get a reading. One, there is I think my ass is falling asleep the way I'm sitting. There are two ways to get a reading. There is the free version where we do the lottery, and there is the $10 option where you drop $10 in the PayPal me link. Just use paypal.me/comingouttarot/10. Drop that in your browser, and when I see the $10 come through, I'll prioritize your reading. Pull 2 cards for you. Not with that 5 o'clock shadow. Pull 2 cards for you and give you more insight and actionable advice for your question. I think Ralphie's coming to say hi. Hang on a sec. Hey, Ralphie. Hey, Lady Laura. Oh, you want to say hi to everybody? Are you being busy? Hi. Busy man. Yes. That's Ralphie. Yeah. He's disturbed that I'm up here. Otherwise, he'd be passed out. Hey, Billy. He is a cutie. He's special. All right. So that's the paid option, and then there's the free option, which is a lottery. If you want one, do your research, please, please, please. These are all you are, Ryan. You are special. These guys are all rescues because someone didn't do their research and they didn't know how to take care of ferrets, and they were thrown out into into the street and the alley and the woods, and several of them have come to live with us. So these guys were all thrown away because people didn't research what it means to have a ferret. They can get along with cats, yes. They're both predators, so you just need to introduce them in a way that is successful. Okay, so let's do a lottery. Actually, I'm gonna put him away. Hang on, real quick, because he's getting kind of ornery. Okay, we're gonna do the lottery system. They eat protein, high protein diet. Yeah, we feed them a very high protein kibble that's specially made for ferrets. So I'm going to draw a card out of the deck and small children. And the card that I draw, whoever guesses the number first, after I say go, is going to get a 1 card free reading. If you're not following me, Vanessa, already, I'll jump on Wednesdays and talk more about them in the morning. So I'll do a Weasel Wednesday, but it's real early Central. But if you're following me, then you'll get a chance to catch that either on the replay or live if you're not following me already. And let's get some bodies in here. So if you haven't shared, please share and let some people know we're here. So I've drawn a card. Whoever guesses this number first, whoever guesses the number first will get a 1 card free reading. So go. Yeah, Weasel Wednesday. Go, go, go. Guess the number, guess the number. This is going to be a long one, I can tell it already. Ooh, look at all those numbers together. I love it when people guess the same number around the same time. It's kind of fascinating to me. Ooh, 7. Lucky. Lucky. You guessed the 7. Yes. It's just what Ryan was looking for. A good 7. All right. Okay, Lucky. So just as a reminder, I like to help people confirm where they are. Oh, and give them the steps they need to achieve the goals they'd like to achieve tomorrow. Go ahead and let me know what your question is, and let's see how I can help you answer it. Those hearts, thank you. Hey, Rish. You've had feelings for, and my mood has been all over. Okay. Ears itchy. Should I confront my feelings with him? Been worried I will lose him. Yeah, it seems to be. So, Lucky, I'm assuming the feelings you're talking about are romantic feelings? When you say they're all over the place? Okay. And you're wondering, like, what the outcome might be if you happen to tell him. Or he could be, right? Hey, Torla. Sometimes that's the best way. Ooh. Hey, Renee. Ooh, Ryan, I felt that one. Hey, Brad. All right. Lori, the card that I pulled for you is the Four of Wands. And what we're looking for is what happens. Let's say you tell him, what's the outcome if you tell him, and I pulled the Four of Wands. To me, it's platonic, and it stays platonic, even if you tell him. The two of you are an interesting balance together. I think you do have some sort of connection that keeps you together, but it's yeah. Should you tell him, the relationship doesn't actually go anywhere. All it does is continue to build on the foundation you already have, and going in a direction that just doesn't actually go where you'd like it to go. So yeah, I would say the outcome of telling him doesn't really change anything. It doesn't solve anything. It doesn't move the relationship in any direction. So you can choose to tell him or no, but nothing. I don't think anything would change. Hey, Nina. At least on his end. I need to shift again. Right. And if you didn't know, there are 7 billion other people in this world, and one of them is out there for you. Right? He's going to keep reminding everyone. He's probably got 2 more times that he could use it, and then it's just going to be like, oh god, there he goes. Ryan's trying to touch me right now. You're welcome. Thank you. I'm glad I got to help a little bit. These, hey Rishi, these single card readings give you just this quick little tidbit of insight, and not quite like the 2 cards or the longer readings. Yeah, it's interesting. The 2 of you are meant to know each other. You're meant to be around each other. It's just this platonic thing. Your sexual energy does not meet. It's just it misses each other somehow. Hey Tammy. Yeah. Yeah. Look at those peach hearts. How are you? Alright, friends. Is there anybody in here who hasn't been here before? Thanks for inviting folks. Is there anybody here who hasn't been here before? Doesn't know what's going on, that I need to explain what's happening? or that I might need to explain Ryan to, so that people know that, you know, there are 7 billion people in this world. Welcome, Nina. Thanks, Brad. Iger. Ryan's back. A coupon code? Well, if you're going for that $10 option, it's paypal.me/comingouttarot/10. And if you drop that in, drop $10 in that kitty, you get 2 cards pulled. Because I like it when I get 10 dropped in the kitty. All right, so here's what's happening. I love to do tarot readings for folks to give you an idea of what it's like to get a reading with me. There are 2 ways to get a reading. When is it not? There are 2 ways to get a reading. There's a free way and there's a paid way. And Ryan, I was just referencing to Ryan the paid way under the I do, and you can find the options for those at comingoutarot.com/shop. There's a time and a price on there, so you can basically you purchase one of those, and we will schedule some time so that you and I can either be in the same place at the same time. Because I like to do those via Skype or FaceTime, whatever's easier. It's kind of nice to be able to do it in person, especially if we can't be in the same place. The 2 ways to get readings on Periscope are using the PayPal me link that I just mentioned. 2 a.m. is not available. Thanks. The 2 ways to get a reading on Periscope: free version and the 10-minute version with 2 cards. That's the PayPal me one. So if you go to paypal.me/comingouttarot/10, you drop $10 in the kitty. I'll see it come through, and then I'll pull 2 cards for you. There is a free version. I'll tell you about it in just a second. I'll pull 2 cards for you, and you'll get more insight and more actionable advice on your question than if you just got the 1 card free reading. And the way that you can get the 1 card free reading, and if you're interested in the $10 one, I spent about 10 minutes on your question, where the 1 card is really short. So if you want that $10 one, you have to go out to your browser. So let me know you're going to do it so I can watch for it to come through and make sure and prioritize you over the lottery system. Now, the free version is a lottery system, and the way that works is I pull a card out of the deck, hey Jay Briefly, and whoever guesses the number of the card that I pull, 0 through 21, gets the 1 card free reading. Now I think I've done 2 of those, maybe 3, and I tend to only do somewhere between 4 and 5. So if you don't want to try your luck at potentially the last 2 free versions, then you'll want to do the $10 one so that you can make sure you get in before my throat dries out, because it's drying out, and I have to stop talking. So I'm going to do the lottery version in just a sec. Is anybody interested in the $10 version where you get 2 cards and more insight? Oh, really? I haven't even pulled a card yet, Wild Woman. Hang tight. I don't believe there are coincidences like that. That is not a mistake. It's not an accident. Only through PayPal. Yep. Not at all. All right. So we're gonna do the lottery version here. So what I'm going to do is pull a card, and after I say go, the person to guess the number, hey Josie, person to guess the number I pull between 0 and 21 will get that 1 card free reading. So I'm going to pull the card. And then after I say go, you're going to get a chance to guess. Oh, God, my nose is so itchy. All right, everybody get your number pads ready. Wild Woman is out of control. And go ahead and guess. Go. I like to make sure I'm paying attention. So just in case I catch it, you forgot your inches signed there again, Ryan. Hey Vivian, how are you? Remember, it's between 0 and 21. Whoever guesses the number first gets that 1 card free reading. 9. See it. See it, guessed it. It's 9. No, oh, sorry, see it, I lied. It's not 9. Sorry to get your hopes up. Keep guessing. It's the first time I've done that. I'm so sorry. I haven't seen anybody guess the number yet. How did I think it was a 9? Now you're all going to guess around 9. Like I've said before, Wild Woman got it. After all that crazy, it's a 5. Sorry, see it. I didn't mean to get you excited. Okay, Wild Woman, so in case you didn't hear this before, the way that I love to do tarot readings is to, right? Yeah, but you said it after Wild Woman said it. So Wild Woman gets the free reading. The way that I love to do tarot readings is to help you confirm where you are today and give you steps to help you achieve your goals tomorrow. So that's the best way for me to approach your question. What kind of question do you have for me, and how can I help you have that transformative experience? What should you do about what? Woohoo! Thanks for checking it out. What should you do with your life? So that's a pretty broad question, Wild Woman. You're getting a 1 card free reading. What is it about your life you'd like to focus on? Or you can do it now if you. I'm not leaving right away. If you're interested in doing it now, you can run out there, drop in the 10. I'll watch for it to come through, and we'll do the 2 card reading right after I'm done with Wild Woman. Okay, so what about love, Wild Woman? Are you in a relationship today? Are you married? Are you single? Are you dating? Are you trying to get out of a relationship? Do you want to be divorced? Is it about sex? Is it about the relationship? Is it about communication? What is it about love that I can help you with? Hey, Corey. I don't know why my nose is so itchy. Should you stay in the relationship you're in today? Well, let's see what the outcome is if you do stay, and then you'll be able to have some information to make a choice. Okay, great. Thanks, Vanessa. All right, Wild Woman. Card I drew for your to answer your question is the 10 of Wands. This often comes up for me. Ryan's leaving? What? Oh, you're saying bye to Ryan. This often comes up for me when someone is in a relationship that is abusive in some way. It is you are held back, held down, and not regarded with respect, thoughtfulness, and care. I think that you're in a relationship that I would suggest you probably may not want to stay in unless that's the type of experience that you'd like to have in a relationship. And there's no judgment there. I'm just saying that's what it looks like to me. It doesn't look like a place that would be giving you any kind of ability to be free, open, or caring. So if you're considering staying, then that's the type of relationship it looks like to me. And you might want to make a choice about whether or not that's right for you. Yeah, right. To pull out our Whoopi Goldberg. Hey, where are we going? Why is my nose so itchy? I can't. I don't know what's going on down there. You're welcome. I hope it is helpful in giving you your next step. And now you're mine. That's Bette Midler. Ooh. Ooh. You can keep that 5 o'clock shadow. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment, and I hope that you are safe and cared for. Yes, Lucky, yes. Okay. Remember, there's always people to call, and there's always ways to get help, even if it feels like there's not. There are ways when you're ready. Hey, Jacob. A lady that I worked with, speaking of kitchen knives, said that her aunt told her when she got married to make sure that she always had a pot of hot grits on the stove. Because if that man ever came for her, and she didn't like the man she was marrying, if that man ever came for her and she didn't want him anywhere near her, all she had to do was pick up that pan of grits, scalding grits all over him, and then she could hit him with the cast iron if she needed to. So I'll pass that on as a piece of advice from another generation. All right. I've been in that verbally abusive space. I've been there. I've been on the other side of that, and it can wear you down. Hey, Sancho, on your first day of Periscope. Grits are corn. Basically, it's cornmeal ground to a certain grade, fineness, and you can put whatever you want in it: milk, cheese. Yeah. Grits don't have to be gross, and they do get hot. Anybody want to tell me why my nose is so itchy? Yeah, I got allergies, but it's like that little bridge right here is just itching like crazy. Yeah, it's tickly and itchy. You don't need to go under there. Come here. Poor Ralphie. He's tired, but I'm keeping him up. Oh, no. No. You go. You go in there? All right, friends. So, is there only in restaurants? Really? Is there anybody new here who hasn't been here before that doesn't know to ignore Ryan? Thanks, Wild Woman. Well, welcome. You've had the experience, and you've had it. You had the chance. Is there anybody else new who hasn't been here or doesn't know what's going on? Or hey, Neener. You win the name game for the night. Yes, you did. Neener Neener wins. I love that. I don't remember the last time I said Neener Neener. Hey, Mimositos. Not anymore. I did when I was younger. I've had allergies shot since I was 4. Don't be sorry, wild woman. This is a safe, open space. You can share what you got to share, receive the message you need to receive, and then hopefully do what you got to do. I need to remove the spell that Ryan put on my nose. Coke is not going to help it. I don't know what it is. It's driving me crazy. Yeah, and it's not the inside of my nose. It's just that little bridge in between the nostrils. It's just itching like crazy. I don't know what it is. Nose water. Okay, I'm going to get ready to do another lottery here in just a second. I need some water. Yeah, but there's like nothing on it. It's just, hang on. Hold, please. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, there's really nothing there. Clearly, Ryan, clearly. I mean, it's just like constantly itchy. I'm sure Jesus would take care of my itchy nose. Yeah, it's not the inside. It's literally this outside piece right here that's just itchy. Hey, Bonnie. Yeah, it's Disco Dusk. Oh, Ryan, I just realized I have the best joke for you, but I can't tell it here. I have to tell it another way. How are you, Bonnie? No, I don't. Just allergies. But I have a medication I take for the allergies. They're not bothering me right now. Yeah, it's probably Ryan's feathers. Alright, folks. So I'm going to do another lottery. So the way this works is, shake it, is I pull a card and you guess a number between 0 and 21. If you haven't already had a reading, then you get a 1-card free reading. If you'd like to have about a 10-minute 2-card reading where you get more insight and more actionable advice, then you can use the PayPal option under the little Perry dude down there. It's paypal.me/comingouttaro/10. That's paypal.me/comingouttaro/10. And drop $10 in the kitty and I will pull 2 cards for you. Spend a little more time on your question, about 10 minutes, and you'll get more insight and actionable advice into your question. Or you can do the lottery. There is a PayPal under the Perry guy. If you click on it and go to the profile, you'll see a link. You probably can't click on it. I don't know if the link is actually a real link. But you can see it's paypal.me/comingouttaro/10, and you can copy and paste that into your browser and drop the $10 in the PayPal. It's under my profile pic. So then under my profile pic, I thought it was under the little Perry dude. Thanks, Ryan. I thought it was under the little Perry dude. So, under my profile pic. Hey, Daniela. Okay, so I'm going to pull this card. And after I say go, whoever guesses the number between 0 and 21 will get the 1 card free reading, or you can do the $10 option. All right, I'm ready. Got your number pads ready? Go. Those two right next to each other. Two, Meganopolis. Meganopolis got it. It's a 2. Yay! You always hear like these little cheer in the back of your head when someone gets the number and everybody gets to say yay and gets excited. You hear that kind of like clapping, yay! All right, Meganopolis, so we're helping you confirm something or get you some action steps to achieve the goal that you're trying to accomplish. What is it that I can help you clarify? You've been applying for international jobs. Will you have any luck? Yeah, right? Where have you been applying? And what have you been applying for? Oh, all right. What does that mean, cosmetics? Like you're sitting at a counter helping people, or you're making cosmetics, or you're selling cosmetics, or what does that mean? You wouldn't want to destroy that already handsome mug. Whew. That's right, I forgot you were tall. Mm.
This shampoo is great. We invited top stylists to try our hair care products. I'm dying to know what this is.
So stop. Feels amazing.
Then we revealed they've been using 12 professionals. But they're believers now. I had no idea.
Incredible.
So beautiful.
This definitely changed my mind.
Damn batteries.
Trying is believing. Suave professionals. Trust the proof.
So the card I've drawn for you is the Hierophant.
Serves with a simple side of nacho cheese sauce. Add a crunchy taco with burrito supreme and a drink, and they're even
As far as having any luck, what I'm thinking about are the steps that you need to take in order to create your own luck, right? I think that you're in the right place. I think you're doing the right thing, right? I think making this choice to go overseas is smart. It's a great time in your life to do it. It's a great opportunity. I think it's going to give you a place to actually feel like you're putting down your own roots and you're taking charge of your life in a way that you want to take charge of it. What's interesting to me is that you're approaching this as a student rather than as a master. And that might be one of the challenges you're having in finding success in applying for the jobs and having that convert into an actual offer, because people are seeing you as someone who is learning rather than as someone who is adding to the staff that they have, and bringing your gifts to the table for them so that they can benefit from having you as a part of their staff. So I would find a way to either update your resume or have a stronger conversation that doesn't put you in the position of student, but puts you in the position of expert. Yeah, what Ryan said. Hey T and Libra, on your first day at Periscope.
I don't take shortcuts. I fine-tune the blend according to what comes from nature. I want people to experience the same amazing taste of iced tea that I do.
How's that ringing for you? It sounds like you're not quite sure what to do.
Irish iced tea. I'm Alex White, Pure Leaf Tea Master. Pure Leaf.
Hi.
Our thing is tea.
Looking for a home service pro you know you can trust for over 15 years.
Oh, that's right, I've heard that.
To find only the
I forgot that that's what that meant. Well, it's super itchy, so I hope it's the money thing. You feel a little lost. What you might do, because this also keeps coming out for me in this card, is finding someone who understands what it means to go through the interview process, a mentor type of person, who could also take that view of your resume and go, oh yeah, you're going to want to change this, this, and this, and let's practice some of the interviewing. Hey, Neener. That's funny, Lucky, thanks. So I think in order for you to get further in a way that might give you some more insight that you're just not going to get from one card, is you might find a mentor or someone in an HR space that is a friend of yours who also understands what you're trying to do, and have them help you get through changing the language in your resume and practicing how you speak to people during verbal interviews, or face-to-face or Skype, whatever, so that you're presenting yourself as someone who is an expert, bringing your expertise to the person who's trying to hire you, so they can see you in the role, rather than you saying, I'm ready to learn. Well, great. I don't want somebody who's ready to learn when I'm hiring, and I hire people. I don't want someone who's ready to learn. I want someone who's hungry to do the job the right way, the way I need it done. And if that means you're going to be learning on the job, I'll get you the extra education you need in order to be better than you are what I'm asking you to do already. So I want you to come in being able to do the job. I don't want you to grow into it.
For a suspected drunk driver, he really seemed to have an excuse or response.
Great. So find someone you can practice with. Work on how you can look like the expert rather than a student or someone who doesn't have the experience, right? Happy to meet you too, Wild Woman. You have a great night as well. Thank you. So I hope that gets you started in a direction that can be helpful. You're welcome. Not a problem. I hope it's helpful. I hope it gets you further in the process than you have been so far. Yeah, didn't we figure out, Ryan, you were in HR or something? Ryan's been in this HR space with me before.
Right on that line in the middle there. Yeah. So put your feet together, have your hands at your side. What I want you to do right now is put your right foot in front of your left heel to toe.
Or Ralphie. Lolo. That is cute. Whew. God, this itch is driving me up the freaking wall.
Keep your hands at your side for me. You want me to demonstrate again?
I'm guessing she moved on, Ryan. I don't know, there she is. Hey, JD12. Or JDI2. I hope he does. I'd love to I love it when those family nicknames happen. How are you? My back itches. Hey, J Titan. Guys, I just need to stop talking for a minute. The spell is, I know my back is itching, my nose is itching, what's going on? Why is this happening to me? Hey, high five. 5 of... or hung 5? I don't know what that name is. Ryan. No, that's a disease. Yeah, right? What's going on? Damn Ryan spell. Hey, Aquarian. I don't know. We're assuming Ryan put a spell on me. I don't know. My nose has been itching for some reason. Yeah, right? You guys, we have some of the craziest conversations on here. Sometimes I'm just... Get some dude wipes. Have you seen those in the store, dude wipes? All right. Has anybody dropped in that hasn't been here before and doesn't know what's going on or know why we're talking about itchy cracks? Never seen dude wipes? Yeah, you can see them at the store. I've seen them over by the toilet paper. It's basically a baby wipe branded as dude wipes. Aquarian Kim is like, I don't want to point myself out, but I'm new here and I don't know what's going on. So, my name's Seth and I run ComingOutTarot.com. I like to jump on every once in a while. I like to jump on every once in a while to give people an idea of what it's like to get tarot readings from me, and the riffraff that you see having some fun in here is just a bunch of people who are joining just like you to have a good time and hang out. So what I do is on Periscope, I'll tell you about, there's ComingOutTarot.com/shop. ComingOutTarot.com/shop will give you an idea of what kind of readings I have to offer. On Periscope, I do 2 offers. One that is free, which is a lottery system, and I'm going to do 1 more of those. And then the $10 option, which gives you about a 10-minute reading, 2 cards, more insight, more actionable advice. And the way that I love to do tarot is to help give you confirmation on where you are today or give you the steps you need to achieve your goals tomorrow. Because I want tarot to be a transformative experience for you. I don't want you to come here hoping that I'm going to tell you 100% what to do. I'm going to give you the steps you need to put into practice so that you are changing your life, you are implementing change, which is what I love to help people do, is take you out of gray space and help you implement change. I definitely have moments of mediumship. There are times that I have spoken or shared stories from people who have passed with other people, and that's something I'm working on developing. I'm an extra large. I don't even know where that joke is going, other than what it insinuates. Are your nieces still around when you're saying stuff like that? Medium. Yes, yeah, through the images in the cards, and sometimes I hear voices, the sound. Sometimes I hear voices. I see dead people. Yeah, sometimes I'll hear them speak, but I've pulled that back because that was a little creepy.
They continue that search we've all been trying to figure out. What was that green stuff that the guy with the two outstanding warrants had in his car? I think we may have some answers. We've been asking Deputy
And there's this constant voice in my head that's always telling me to take off my clothes. I don't know where it comes from. Oh, really? No, I don't know Jill Jazz. That's interesting. I've heard of people having things like tells like that. Jill Jazz. I'll have to search for her when I get off of here and see if I can find her. Okay, so I'm gonna do one more of the free option. Hey Fred, Fromja. My eyes are getting tired too. It's getting time for me to go to bed. Getting close. Okay, so we're gonna do one more lottery. It's gonna be the last one, and then we're gonna be wrapping this puppy up. So, in case you don't know how this works, I'm gonna do. It is getting late for me too. I'm usually in bed by now. I'm gonna pull one more card. And you guess the number between 0 and 21. Whoever guesses the number first gets a 1-card free reading. And you can always, as a reminder, find out more about me. You're sleeping and typing at comingoutarot.com. And if you're not following me, you're sleepy. If you're not following me, please make sure you follow me. I'm never on Saturday nights, so this was a surprise. And if you'd like to catch me when I'm normally on, or on surprise nights when I show up and have the free or the $10 reading option, then you'll get a notification that I'm on. Okay, got this card ready. Get your number pads out. Everybody, whoever guesses the number first gets the 1-card free reading, 0 to 21, and go. Awesome. It's great to meet you too, Lucky. Thank you. Lower. Lower.
Hey man, why you doing that? Yeah, that's why we're here. You guys alright? Were they shooting at this house or?
Ooh, look at all those 5s together in a row. That was nuts. Aquarian. You got it. It was an ace. Thank you. So Aquarian, you get the 1-card free reading. Yes, it was an ace. Alright, so just as a reminder, I love to help people confirm where they are today or give you the steps that you need to achieve your goals tomorrow. An ace is always equal to 1. Your niece is wrong. So, Aquarian, what kind of question do you have? What can I help you get more clarity on or figure out some steps to achieve your next goal? So you're trying to achieve some growth in your career? you love you love your job. You're just trying to expand. Did I read that correctly? What is it that you do? Okay. Yeah, what is it that you do? Hey, princess. Nice, nice.
Sometimes run through the family, right?
Absolutely. I mean, something like this, they know who their suspects are. It's easier to get cooperation out of them. The suspect's probably got an attorney now who is arranged for him to turn himself in peacefully, which would be easier for the family, easier for law enforcement, all around, and just make their job better for everybody. All right, we are going to take a break.
I think that Aquarian, I think the card that I've drawn for you first is the Seven of Wands. I think you're in your own way right now in order to see the growth that you'd like to see. I think there's some study that you need to do in order for you to expand and to continue to grow in the field that you're working in. I think you've already done a lot of that work already, but narrowing the focus on what it is that you really want is going to help move you forward. I think that's holding you back, not knowing more about the niche that you want to focus in, because everything else that you've learned and studied is out there, it's powerful, it's strong, you have used it to propel you forward to where you are now and seeing the success that you have now. But this next step, this thing that you want to, as you want to expand, you need to niche that down. If you can figure out what that one thing is that you really, really want to jump on, I think that's when you're going to be able to put that forward with everything else and start to move in a way that will change your life. And I mean change it in a way that everything kind of gets raised and you are in a new place. It's a little fascinating in that it's kind of like you take everything that you learned once you narrow this thing. Thanks, Sia. It's good to see you. Thanks for being here. When you find that one thing, it's going to help you destroy old misconceptions. It's going to help you you're really going to be stepping out in a way that you never thought you could. But first you got to narrow down. And it can be pretty powerful. Yeah, so pull that down to one. Figure out the one. I think what's interesting is that you may want to think about the way that I'm not quite sure where to go with this because it isn't 100% clear to me, but I would connect some way in if you've been thinking something about dreams or working with the subconscious in some way, I would continue to head in that direction. I think that's the right place for you to be. Does that make sense? Because I don't know a lot about your field, but there is this like dreamy subconscious thing, back of the mind thing that is standing out to me. I wish I had the language to tell you more about where that's coming from. Okay, good. And how all of that is connected to, like, how all of that dreamy subconscious stuff is connected to really buried emotional states, like suppressed emotional state. I don't know why that's important, but that's standing out to me as well. That part feels like the suppressed emotional state feels like a continuation of current work, where the subconscious stuff, the dream state, subconscious stuff is the new space. I don't know enough about mental health to know if I'm making any sense to you. I hope I'm making sense to you. Yeah, this subconscious dreamy space is a very spiritual thing. I'm making sense. Okay, good. It's fascinating to me when I run into an industry I don't know a lot about, and all I have is the language that I know to try and get across a message that's coming through. And I'm glad that you're able to help me translate what I'm saying into what you know. All right, friends. This has been a lot of fun. My body's tired, my eyes are tired, my throat is tired. I can barely talk anymore. So I'm going to wrap this up. It's been a fun Saturday. I hope everybody has a great Sunday. We'll be traveling home tomorrow, so I definitely want to get some rest. And if you're not following me, make sure you follow me so you can catch me when I'm on regular times. And you'll also get access to the Tarot Intention of the Day, which I do every weekday at 7 o'clock Central, which you're free to join me on or watch on the replay. So I'll see you all later. Thank you, Lucky. It was great to meet you. Good night, Aquarian. Thank you.